Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Reckless and careless Gladys Wanga's press briefing after Raila Odinga was buried attacking Mutahi Kahiga, the governor of Nyeri County, has landed her into a trouble. Gladys Wanga knew that she was going to be overwhelmingly endorsed as the next party leader, and she was to take over the party leadership because she was the chairperson of ODM party. Now, as we speak, we are being told that Gladys Wanga is a rejected leader in ODM, whereby even the Council of Elders of Luo, they don't agree with Gladys Wanga because as Mutahi Kahiga was busy attacking or rather celebrating the death of Raila, Gladys Wanga came up with another version of tribalism. In other words, I saw Cleophas Malala saying that Gladys Wanga is just a version of Mutahi Kahiga. It is just Gladys Wanga is a female version of Mutahi Kahiga.
In essence, what we are saying is that there is no difference between Governor Kahiga and Governor Gladys Wanga. In fact, Governor Gladys Wanga is a female version of Governor Kahiga. Both must be condemned in equal measure. Mnajua vizuri sana kwamba sisi tuliheshimu Raila Odinga. Sisi tunamheshimu kama shujaa ambaye amepigania nchi yetu na tunamheshimu vile alikuwa akiishi na hata kwa kifo chake. Tungependa kusema kwamba Governor Kahiga sio mwanachama wa
Kahiga is celebrating Raila Odinga's death. Gladys Wanga is bringing it tribal, and then you expect you being endorsed and be the party leader or kingpin of Nyanza region because you know how to attack Kikuyus.
We heard yesterday that Gachagua and his team were supposed to pay homage to the home of Raila Odinga. We urge Gachagua, never, don't step in Bondo. Don't step in Bondo, as your statements are not very friendly to us as ODM.
Of Raila Odinga. And we know that there is politicians like Kahiga who in the life of Raila Odinga have used him as a bogeyman to scale their own political heights there. But it is shocking that they continue to make Raila a bogeyman in his death. And what I know is that Kahiga does not speak for himself. Kahiga is the spokesperson of Rigathi Gachagua.
Yeah.
Rigathi Gachagua mocked Raila's illness and asked whether he was a virus and whether Kalonzo was a bacteria. To date, Rigathi Gachagua is yet to mourn Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga, who braved political tensions to go and mourn his brother, the late Nderitu Gachagua. And therefore, we note now that anyone who associates with Gachagua and his ilk like Kahiga cannot be our friend. The line is drawn. Yes. Any person who associates with Gachagua, Kahiga, they cannot be our friends. Yes. Whether they are in our party or outside our party. Yes. Kahiga has drawn the line. Yes. To mock, he has crossed the Rubicon. We have crossed that line now. To mock Raila Odinga in his death, to mock him in his life, we could respond. But to mock him in his death, no. Any person who associates with Gachagua, with Kahiga, with that lot, can never, ever be our friend. Because the principle is, the enemy, the friend of your enemy is your enemy. This morning at 9 o'clock, we have a meeting of the Council of Governors. And I, as the chairperson of the party, will be moving a motion to remove Kahiga as the vice chairman of the Council of Governors. Yeah. He can lead in his village, but he cannot lead us at a national level. That's true. I want to...
or you know how to attack Rigathi Gachagua? Really? And this has landed Gladys Wanga into a trouble. In fact, we are being even told that that chairperson of ODM, ananyang'anywa, you know. So, by coming out with these cocoons, blocking Rigathi Gachagua, and anyone related to Rigathi Gachagua not to step in Bondo, this has not been received well by the Luo Council of Elders, because it is just the other day when Kikuyu Council of Elders visited Raila Odinga's grave in Bondo. And when Gladys Wanga saw it that way, the members of parliament in ODM, they were like, okay, this is the fight that Gladys Wanga anataka atuingize ndani. Which for us, we don't see any problem in between Luos and Kikuyus. It is just some individuals led by Gladys Wanga, they want to portray that ODM is always bitter. ODM is always against the people of Mount Kenya region, which it is not true. Ladies and gentlemen, for more updates, ensure you subscribe to this channel. I'm happy that we have reached 90,000 subscribers. Let us ensure that by the end of this year, we reach or we hit 100,000 subscribers. I will appreciate you so much. For those who have not subscribed, please ensure you subscribe to this channel. This channel is so interesting. So interesting. We are tribalist, we are partyless, we are leaderless. The way we usually do our thing. I will appreciate you so much. For those who have not liked this video, ensure you like. And also, don't forget to give your opinion at the comment section below. And also, share the video. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you speak, nakwambia ile embarrassment yenye Gladys Wanga anaona in ODM. That even her being the chairperson of ODM, it doesn't mean wanze kukoroga watu hapa. Wanze kuwa tribalism. Wanze ku, of course, being tribal. And I told you here, the race that Gladys Wanga started, she was not going to finish it well. In fact, we were told that Gladys Wanga ni anaonekana kama mtu anaweza kuwa even running mate to William Ruto, a very tribal leader. So it was just a statement of Mutahi Kahiga that brought all those things that Gladys Wanga with his cocoons went to did in Kisumu as a presser. Ajo Gachagua sikanyage, asijaribu kanyaga Bondo. Oh, sasa tushajua rafiki zetu ni akina nani. In other words, Gladys Wanga was trying to generalize and say that Kikuyus, they are celebrating the death of Baba, so that Luos wakasirike. Waseme, wana celebrate the death of our own. Hata sisi watajua hawajui. Ili sasa vita inuke in between Luos and Kikuyus. And I told you in this channel, and I will not go back on this. I will not cool down any soon. Let not any leader fool you around that there is a fight in between Kikuyus and Luo. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Usidanganywe. Hao watu wako pamoja. Ni kitu tu politics, kila mtu ako na opinion yake. Lakini watu wanapendana. Kama wangependana, ni Kikuyu Council of Elders, they were well received and welcomed in Bondo with the Luo Council of Elders. I don't see any problem. So Gladys Wanga to come out to tell us those kind of tribal politics, beware, her days are numbered. In fact, if she will not be re-elected as the governor of Homa Bay, she will disappear in the politics of Nyanza forever and ever. She rather portray herself very well. She rather understand that the position is holding is not permanent, it's temporary. And with time, it will not be there. Let Gladys Wanga be told. He even went ahead. Rather, she went ahead to have a crisis meeting in Nyando, in a certain house of member of parliament there. Ati sasa huyo ndiye ata replace Edwin Sifuna. In other words, Gladys Wanga with his team Nukiangalia timu wake majority ni MCAs. Ndio imebeba ule adui nyam, ule MCA wa Kisumu. Gun mkubwa. Wakitaka kutoa Edwin Sifuna, ati hao ndio wana identify mwenye hakuwa loyal to Raila. Kwani hao wako na kipimo gani wanaheka hapa? Alafu wanajua hii ni loyal, hii si loyal, hii ni loyal, hii si loyal. Kwani ni thermometer? Let them be told. The same ODM members of parliament I thought they were going to endorse Gladys Wanga. Wanasema kwamba penye moshi kuna moto, penye nia kuna njia. Gladys Wanga ambiwe, hata kama MPs wanamuonea 18, wanamuonea 18. Sema okay, hapa ndio hii mtu anataka kutufikisha. Baba Raila Odinga was not like this. He was forgiving, but Gladys Wanga is carrying it in a way that is a fight. Now the fight should arise. Uliona sisi kama bloggers tulikataa hii maneno na tuliizimisha. Tuliizima. Ama mkuona hiyo maneno. Kuna watu wanakuja hapa na propaganda. Sasa Mutahi Kahiga na Wakikuyu wengine tuliwaambia hapa. Accuse Mutahi Kahiga. Don't accuse Kikuyus. I told you here. Tulizima ama hatukuzima. Tulizima ama hatukuzima. Na tulizima tukijua ni upusi, utapeli, siasa ya kiburi, majivuno na kujibeba ya Gladys Wanga. We told you here. Tukazima. Wengine bloggers wengine wachache niliona waliangukia hiyo trap. Kaanza kusema sasa wanatuchekelea ati Raila amekufa. Hakuna. And in fact you cannot force someone to mourn. Hata kwa jirani kuna mtu anaweza kufa kwa jirani. Na jirani hana shughuli. Hana shughuli tena, anaenda soko, kuja anapeleka ng'ombe zake kukula nyasi, anakamua ng'ombe zake, anafagia boma yake. Ni kana kwamba hakuna matanga kwa jirani. And you cannot accuse that person the way I've seen Gladys Wanga. Ati Gachagua hapo kuja kwa mazishi. You cannot force someone. You cannot. So Gladys Wanga ambiwe akule kiburi yake. She thought like she was going to be automatically now the party leader of ODM. Azidi kuleta tribal politics in ODM. I've said it here and I will repeat. Her days are numbered. For more updates, ensure you subscribe to this channel. You like, you comment, and you share. Bye bye till you meet in another video.